discuss your worksheet number 68, class 10 science for the date 16th December. As you know that your lesson how do organism reproduce is going on. Today we'll study reproduction in human beings. So when we say reproduction in human beings, you must have noticed during adolescence many morphological and physiological changes occurs in the body of both male and female. Morphological means the outside changes, appearance, and physiological means inside. The body of male and female develops secondary sexual characteristics which are brought about by hormones secreted by endocrine glands. So the different endocrine glands secretes different hormones. At the rate of general body growth begins to slow down, reproductive tissue begin to mature, and this period during adolescence is called puberty, the age at which your height and other things slightly slows down and the reproductive phase starts maturing. The male and female gametes production begins in respective reproductive organs like the testes and ovary during the puberty. So the during reproductive age of male, which lasts his lifetime, sperms or male gametes are produced. However, in female, the onset of menstrual cycle or menarche, this word you have to remember, the starting of menstruation cycle, signals production of female gametes or ova. So the production of ova stops in female when the reaches the age of 45 to 50, and this is known as menopause. So these two words are very important. Menarche, start, and menopause means stop. First we'll discuss the male reproductive system. It consists of portion which produce the germ cells and other portions that deliver the germ cells in the site of fertilization. So the formation of germ cell or sperms takes place in the testes here, and these are located outside the abdominal cavity in the scrotum. The outside pouch is known as scrotum because sperm's formation requires a lower temperature than the normal body temperature. This is the reason why the testes are located outside the body. Role of testes is to secrete hormone called testosterone. This is the only sex hormone in case of males. In addition to the regulation and formation of sperm, testosterone bring about changes in appearance so seen in the boys at the time of puberty. The coming of mustache, beards, and all other masculine features which appears in the boys is due to this hormone. The sperm formed are delivered through the vasa deferens which unite with the tube coming from the urinary bladder. So this is the tube through which the sperms are going. The urethra thus forms a common passage for both the sperm and urine all along the path of the vasa deferens glands like the prostate and the seminal vesicles. So you have to remember these two glands which are present, and they add to the secretion so that the sperms are now in a fluid which make them transport easier in their fluid, also provide nutrition. This is very important. The function of prostate and seminal vesicle. Sperms are tiny bodies that consist of mainly genetic material and a long tail that helps them to move towards the female germs. So the sperm is the tiny body having the genetic material, that is DNA. Next is female reproductive system or germ cells are made up of in the ovaries. These are the ovaries where these are formed. Ovaries are also responsible for the production of some hormone like the estrogen and progesterone. So in case of females, these are the two hormones. When a girl is born, the ovaries already contain thousands of immature eggs. So in case of females, the eggs are already present at the time of birth, but they start maturing on the age of puberty. These eggs will start maturing per month. Every month one ovary will release one egg, and the egg is carried from the ovary to the womb through the oviduct or fallopian tube. This is oviduct or fallopian tube. The two oviducts unite into an elastic bag called the uterus. So this oviducts coming from this side and this side are joining in this elastic bag uterus, and this uterus opening vagina through the crevices. So this is the part of the outside. The sperm enter through the vaginal passage and travel upward and reach the oviduct. So sperm after entering from this side will go and fertilize with the egg at the oviduct place. The fertilizer egg or zygote get implanted in the lining of the uterus and start dividing. The mother body designed to undertake the development of the child, hence the uterus prepare itself. The lining of the uterus thickens and richly supplied with the blood to nourish the young embryo. The embryo get nutrition from the mother blood with the help of placenta. This is very important. Placenta is a disc which is embedded in the uterine wall, and it contains villi which help the embryo to get the nutrition. इसको नाल भी बोलते हैं हिंदी में, जो बच्चे को जो है सारा खाना और सारी चीज़ें अपनी मदर से लेने में हेल्प करती है, प्लेसेंटा. On the mother side are blood space surrounding the villi, providing a large surface area for glucose and oxygen to pass from the mother to the embryo, and the waste substances generated by developing embryo is removed by transferring them into the mother blood through the placenta. The whole role is done by the placenta. First question, write the function performed by testis, the formation of germ cell or sperms. Vasa deferens, the sperms formed are delivered through the vasa deferens. Ovary, the female germ cell or egg are made. Oviduct, through which an ovum or egg passes from an ovary. Uterus, the two oviduct unite into an elastic bag-like structure called uterus. And a placenta, embryo gets nutrition from mother blood with the help of a placenta, a disc which is embedded in the uterine wall. Why testis located outside the abdominal cavity, as sperms formation require lower temperature than the normal body temperature. Question number 3, what changes are observed in the uterus subsequent to implantation of embryo? So after the implantation of young embryo in the uterine wall, placenta formation takes place, which help in young embryo to get nutrition from the mother. And name the part in a female reproductive system where fertilization takes place. It is fallopian